And we will start here in the UK, where the Bank of England has made an emergency intervention which it says is needed to maintain financial stability. The central bank says its actions are designed to restore orderly market conditions. The bank will buy government bonds, according to a statement, on whatever scale is necessary. The effective cost of UK government borrowing had been spiking after a so-called mini-budget last week. It also follows a rare step from the International Monetary Fund, which had urged the UK government to re-evaluate unfunded tax cuts. The IMF says the plan is likely to increase inequality and worsen inflation. Earlier this week, the pound hit a record low against the US dollar. Chancellor Kwasi Kwarteng has been meeting with Conservative MPs and bank bosses to try and reassure them about what he says is a plan for growth. But markets reacted negatively to the decision to slash taxes that he announced last week, paid for in the short term by borrowing at a time of already high inflation. The plan included cancelling a planned increase in corporation tax and the scrapping entirely of the 45% top income tax bracket. Well, for more on this, I'm joined by WION's business editor, Sumit Chaturvedi, who's with me live. Sumit, just give us some context. This is a pretty extraordinary intervention from the Bank of England.
Ollie, it's kind of, we can say that one of the biggest crises UK is facing post-Brexit. So it definitely needs extraordinary interventions from the Central Bank, Bank of England. So it has now gone for bond purchase program. Clearly the intention is to put more money into the economy without disturbing fiscal balance much. So bond purchase will happen from now to October 14, and it's a safe way to put more money into the market. Well, yes, it's been timed in a way that it looks quite urgent, but situation is quite dire as we understand. Pound has crashed to the lowest against dollar on Monday, and the economic situation of UK is clearly not in a very good shape. So keeping that in mind, it's also going to postpone the gilt sale also for the next few weeks. It's not going to go for that. So BOE is taking some steps so that there's a balance which can be achieved in such dire situation. Remember, IMF has already given a stark warning to Bank of England that it's not going to clearly be good for economy. The tax cuts that came for Europe, for UK in fact, also Moody's said that they risk going downwards as far as ratings are concerned. So keeping all that in mind, they have to take urgent steps. So this particular step is one of those urgent steps. Remember, the Ukraine-Russia war is going nowhere. There is no clarity what's going to happen there. There's no clarity on UK gas supplies to UK as well. Winter is fast approaching and imports are getting costlier for United Kingdom. Keeping that in mind, this step was clearly long overdue and the bank has taken it now.
And Sumit, just briefly on the bank taking a step like this, because clearly it's designed to shore up confidence in financial markets when it comes to the UK economy, when it comes to UK borrowing, when it comes to the UK currency. But how does the bank ensure that it doesn't just seem like panic and make things worse?
Well, it's clearly the last step which was taken, that was the step that created panic in the markets. FIs, they are still going out to US for getting good interest rates with security. Apart from that, the tax cuts were clearly not favored by the markets. There were losses worth billions of dollars. This particular step is, in a way, the bank is showing it's clearly backing the economy. Whenever there's a need, it will take further steps, and this step has been taken urgently so that the economy can be supported, the markets can be supported.
Sumit, thank you.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.